Hello everyone, TC and BP, my co-host here, Braxton Powers. He knows his sports, so I brought him along. We're going to talk a little NHL, NBA playoff. Braxton, let's start with the NBA. Steph Curry just won MVP. What do you think of that?
I think it's just tremendous. He's such a young player, and I think that'll boost him up for any game, any challenge that will be on the road.
The Warriors and the Grizzlies are now tied 1-1, but do you think the Warriors are going to end up pulling it out?
Yeah, I think the Warriors will pull it out. They had a rough start to game 2, which kind of set them back, which really hurt them.
So far, though, what do you think has been the best series to watch in the NBA playoffs?
I think either the Clippers and Rockets or Cavaliers and Bulls. Those two have been the most competitive teams to watch against each other. I think it'll be exciting.
Will be exciting. John Wall just fractured his wrist and he's going to be out. No one knows exactly how long, but do you think that the Wizards are going to struggle a little bit without him in the lineup?
Yeah, he's a really skilled player. He has a lot of talents and he helps the team really much. And he's just a big player for them, and losing him is really hard for them.
Well, NBA is just, the playoffs have been great so far. Lots of close games. All the series are tied right now. It's going to be interesting to see who ends up making it on. But
yeah.
Let's make a prediction. Who do you think is going to go to the finals?
I think the Cavaliers and Warriors will go to the finals.
Who do you have winning it out of those two? Tough.
I don't know. I'd have to see how Game 1 goes. That will determine my decision. See how both teams have been playing throughout this rest of the series.
It's going to be interesting. All right, well, now over to NHL playoffs. They've been great as well, but it's a little bit different because we've got two teams that are going to play tonight and could very well take the series. You know, the Blackhawks. He's got his Blackhawks hat on, everyone. Blackhawks fan. Do you think they're going to win?
Yeah, I think the Blackhawks can take it from the Wild. I think they'll just outplay them. Like, Corey Crawford's been great the past 2 games. He had a rough start to the first series against Nashville, and he got pulled a lot, replaced by Scott Darling. But then one game, Scott Darling started. He let up 3 goals in the first period. Then Crawford came back out and just was amazing from there on.
So do you think the Blackhawks will end up making it to the finals and maybe win the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, I think they have that in them.
Yeah. What about the Lightning? That's a very good series as well. They could win it tonight.
Yeah. The Lightning have just been playing amazing. Ben Bishop, he tells you that there's no height limit in being a goalie. 6'7", and still an amazing goalie for the Lightning.
Capitals Rangers. That's going to be a great series. Very aggressive. Ovechkin's been doing great. And I also read today that it's been 17 years since the Capitals have made it into the semifinals. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I think they deserve to get there.
Yeah.
Do you think they will?
Yep, I think they can pull it off.
And then the Ducks Flames, it's 2-1. Ducks are up. What do you think's happening in that series?
That series had just been bump after bump and just clean. I can't determine who's going to win that one. I don't know if the Flames can pull it out, and I don't know if the Ducks can end it.
Who do you think for NHL is going on to the finals, and who do you think's winning it all? You said maybe the Blackhawks, but is that your overall prediction?
Yeah, I think the Blackhawks can win it, but I think they go up against either Anaheim or the Lightning.
Well, we'll see. We're going to come back to these videos and see how your predictions are.
All right.
That'll determine your future, okay?
Yep.
All right, guys, thanks for sticking around with me and Braxton today. We'll be back next week to talk a little NBA, NHL playoffs.
Thank you.